Imagine this. You work hard every month. You save a little money, you put it in your bank account, and you feel safe. But what if I told you that while your money is resting, someone else is using it to make thousands of dollars? Yeah, that's not a conspiracy. That's literally how banks work. Here's the thing. Most people think banks exist to help them. But do they? My name is Mike, and today I'm going to explain what a bank really is, how it actually makes money, and why understanding this can completely change how you think about your own money. Because once you see this, you'll never look at your bank account the same way again. Look, most people believe this. A bank is a place where I store my money safely. Sounds logical, right? But that's only part of the story. Here's the real definition. A bank is a business that uses your money to make more money. Yeah, that's it. Let's make it simple. Imagine you and 100 people deposit $1,000 each into a bank. That's $100,000. Now, you think the bank is just holding that money. But nope. The bank takes most of that money and lends it to other people. For example, they lend $80,000 to someone who wants to buy a house. They charge that person 10% interest per year. So the bank earns $80,000 times 10% equals $8,000 per year. Now, what do they pay you? Maybe 1% interest on your savings. So you earn $1,000 times 1% equals $10 per year. See the difference? The bank earns $8,000. You earn $10. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. According to reports from major financial institutions and central banks, commercial banks earn most of their income from interest on loans, not from fees. That means the core business of banks is simple. Borrow cheap from you, lend expensive to others. That gap is called the interest spread, and that spread is where billions of dollars come from. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but at least my money is safe, right? And that's exactly how banks want you to feel. Here's the psychological trick. Humans value security more than growth. So when a bank says, your money is safe here, your brain relaxes. You stop asking questions. You stop thinking about inflation, opportunity cost, or better alternatives. You feel comfortable, and comfort is expensive. Let me tell you a quick story. Two friends, Alex and Daniel. Alex puts all his money in a bank savings account. Daniel learns how banks work. So Daniel does something different. He keeps an emergency fund in the bank, but he invests the rest in assets that grow faster than inflation. 10 years later, Alex feels safe, but his money barely grew. Daniel took calculated risks and multiplied his wealth. Same starting point, completely different results. And the difference was knowledge. Now, you might be thinking, so should I stop using banks? No, not at all. Banks are useful. You need them for payments, security, loans, convenience. But here's the key idea. Don't treat a bank as a wealth-building tool. Treat it as a tool, not a strategy. Think of a bank like a parking lot for your money. It's good for parking, but if you leave your money parked there forever, it's not going anywhere. If you want your money to grow, it needs to move. And finally, here's the truth. Banks are not evil. They're just smart businesses. But the moment you understand how they work, you stop being just a customer and you start thinking like an owner. So next time you open your banking app, don't just look at the numbers. Ask yourself, who is really making money here? And if you want to take control of your financial future, start learning, start questioning, and start making your money work for you. Because no one will care about your money more than you do.